Well, the question that's been going around a lot lately since the Patriots' loss on Sunday is there too much on Drake Maye's plate? Josh McDaniels had a press conference yesterday and was asked that very thing. Here was his response.
No, we haven't given him anything more than what we've given him all year, which is not too much. I think we have to understand it's his first game in our system. I think we all learned a lot from each experience we've had, every practice, joint practice, preseason games, the little that we were able to work together, obviously. And then, the first full game, that we have an opportunity to go through our operation and see things for the first time and use our rules and follow our rules. Thought he made a lot of good plays, thought he made a lot of good decisions. But I'm focused really on the process of him getting better every day, because I think the view of it is it's got to be a long-term vision of where this guy's going to be. He's going to be a really good player. There's things that are going to happen in every game, especially at that position, that aren't going to be perfect. It's really hard to play a perfect game at that spot, let alone any spot. But no, I think Drake does an incredible job of preparing. He's got a great attitude and mindset, and we're trying to do the things to help the team win, and we'll continue to do that.
Well, your issue is not really too much on the plate. It's what's on the plate. Yeah. Your issue is that it is it's the stay in the pocket and throw the football broccoli, and you want the designed run fillet.
Yeah,
on the plate.
I'd like to add a little bit of that and utilize that skill set. I mean, utilize what he does so well. Get him on the move. Give him a simple, read where high-low. If it's not there, take, then hey, guess what? You have the ability to run. It's just gonna be. I guess it's like kind of interesting. You hear that, and he says it's like a long-term thing when it comes to Drake Maye. So
it is. I mean, Ty Law said it. It is a new system that he has.
No, and so I get it. But
yeah.
Do you know how many quarterbacks come into new systems and, they give them a lot and they do well? I wonder if...
So is that excuse making then?
A little bit, but I wonder if we overestimated the win total and they were like, all right, this thing's going to take some time.
I mean, that's what I tried to tell you before the season started, but everybody told me I was a fool and didn't wasn't thinking highly enough of my guy Drake Maye.
You might be right.
Yeah, how many quarterbacks go into, as Wiggy just alluded to, enter a new system and have immediate success? I mean, Jaden Daniels had never played with, what's the guy, the cute...
Cliff Kingsbury?
Cliff Kingsbury guy. He gets there and he gets to the NFC Championship game.
Yeah. What's his face look pretty good? Caleb Williams.
Man, he looked good for a quarter. Maybe it might have been a drive.
Might have been a half.
He had that pass to DJ Moore was abhorrent. It was ugly. DJ Moore running a corner route, and Caleb just sails it over his head.
Although I will say I saw a breakdown on that said that DJ Moore was wrong, like that he slowed up or something.
Yeah, he's got to take a high angle.
Fair enough. He made some bad throws.
But there are guys, and I get it. He's young.
Greg was DJ Moore food in high school.
I might have to reevaluate my win total now.
Oh, you can't do that.
You're wrong. It's not fluid?
No, I think you can reevaluate. I think that's
Sean,
fine.
no, you can't.
For Wiki, it's fine.
What are you going to go to?
I mean, I had 9.
Is it 7?
I don't know. The way they're talking, it's a long-term thing down there. I don't even know if they believe in 7.
Yeah. And for the people that are concerned, yes, I was referring to Cliff Kingsbury as cute. Good-looking man.
He said handsome, man. That picture of him at the draft that year from that rental house in Arizona or whatever it was.
I think that was his house, and that was a nice cloud couch.
Yeah,
he was sitting on. Very handsome.
I only talk ball.
Here's a text from Maine, and thank you to every single one of you who listens to the show every day up in my adopted home continent of Maine. Then why didn't they play Drake more in preseason if he is learning a new system?
It's a great question. They should have played more. I think we have all questioned that. I think we questioned it in real time, and we've questioned it after week 1. Like, that is, me and Curtis have argued a lot about Drake Maye over the last week. That is one thing we 100% agree on, is that he should have played way more in the preseason.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's inexcusable.
It really is.
What if you know you're not going to the Super Bowl anyway this year? Then the onus is on the organization to get him as ready as possible, to get it. So if the worst happened and he got a high ankle sprain in the preseason, then he's out 6 weeks. Like, okay.
And he's learning in the practice room or the facility. Like,
mental
it's fine.
reps.
This is Dave from Nashua, New Hampshire. Hey, Dave.
Good morning, everyone. So I know Bill Belichick's not here any longer, but I think it's the similar system was what they had before. And a lot of players that came here found it very difficult to pick up the way they're playing and their system.
Coaches talked about that before.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
I mean, except for Mac Jones, who came in and won 10 games as a rookie in the system.
Right.
It's been done
with this coordinator. Yes. What?
Why wouldn't you dumb it down for Drake Maye then too?
He did dumb it down. Did you hear him say we haven't put much on his plate?
He did say that.
No, he said we haven't put too much on his plate.
Yeah. Well, no, he said there's not. He kind of said there's not much. I think Wiggie's right.
What's too much for one guy might not be, enough for another. But just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. He seems like a smart guy.
Right.
Like, I don't. I mean,
Josh literally said in that audio that you played, like, we haven't put a lot on his plate.
Play it again, Shime. Play it again.
We haven't given him anything more than what we've given him all year, which is not too much.
Yeah.
I think.
Not too much.
Yeah. So it's not like.
Well, yeah, he's answering the question of, is there too much on Drake Maye's plate? He's not saying he's given him a little. He's just saying, no, we don't believe we've given him too much. He's directly answering the question that was asked.
I heard it like Wiggy heard it, which is they haven't given him much at
So
all.
do you think
the only reason he used the words too much is because it was in the question.
But do you think Drake Maye is sitting there going, based off of what you heard from Josh McDaniels and Drake Maye, do you think Drake Maye's going, this is too much he's putting on my plate? And then Josh McDaniels going like, wait a second, we haven't given him too much. Like, so then that tells me that they're not on the same page. If Drake Maye feels like, oh, they're giving me too much, and Josh is like, we're not giving him too much. We haven't put much on him, that's similar to what we've done all year long.
But this is, I think, a sign of an issue with the coach and the coordinator.
100%.
Because what did Mike Vrabel say when he was asked directly? He said, we'll have to evaluate that when asked if they're putting too much on Drake Maye's plate.
Yeah.
And then Josh McDaniels says they're not putting, God, this organization.
Shime, let's ask Shime, because Shime is the draft
coach.
Yeah, the draft king guru, and Drake Maye was your guy.
Yep.
Did he have issues coming out where he couldn't retain a lot of offense, so you couldn't put too much on his plate?
So
was he considered having a high football IQ?
Yes. So and everybody that talks about him talks about his ability to process and his high football IQ. The critiques of Drake Maye coming out of the draft were primarily his mechanics. He would tend to sail balls. He doesn't set his feet properly, and he would turn the football over. He could be a turnover risk. So those were the primary risks.
So then you believe that they haven't put too much on his plate?
No, my whole issue is it's not a matter of putting too much on his plate. It's a matter of not playing to his strengths. Like, they're asking a guy who in his career in college and last year is not a dink and dunk quarterback to play in a dink and dunk offensive system.
Right.
Like 30% of his passes were at or behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we are with the excuses for Drake.
It's not an excuse, Greg. It's the truth. Like,
I don't know. How did JJ McCarthy look the other night?
Because he has Kevin O'Connell calling plays on a team that was 14-3 last year. This team had 4 wins technically last year.
So Drake
wants totally different. But yeah, Bo Nix looked great in week 1, Greg.
So Drake,
he was good last year. Don't get me wrong. Bo Nix was great. Again, also has Sean Payton, a way better quarterbacks coach than Josh McDaniels.
So Drake Maye wants more shots downfield than.
Well, he is a chunk play guy. Yeah, he's a big game hunter. Like, I look back at, and I know this is going back a ways, but Brett Favre, like, his second full year as a starter, he had 19 touchdowns, 24 picks. Like, he was learning his limits. He was understanding how to play quarterback at the NFL level.
You can't compare the NFL stats in the early 90s to today.
And then it's a progression thing, Curtis.
So
it's not like I'm not comparing stats. I'm more so just saying that he threw a lot of interceptions because he was learning, and then the next year he threw like 38 touchdowns and 12 picks.
So, Shime, you would like him to be more, or the offensive play calling to be more like Green Bay, where Jordan Love
100%
takes a lot of shots downfield.
Yeah, you need to cut him loose. Like, that's who he is. You're trying to have a stallion play in like a dog park. It's silly.